So this new program that we have in Bennington, the Conservatory for Creative Writing, is designed to provide a kind of MFA-like experience for undergraduate students. Students will take classes in their genre, a series of rigorous workshops designed for them on the MFA model. Also, craft classes that are geared at BFA students. The program takes about 2 years of study to complete as part of your undergraduate education, so that we are particularly interested in students who might be somewhere else in the country right now, who might have taken off time from college, or who are at another college and want a more immersive and intensive experience in creative writing, to come here and join the community we have in Bennington.
I think about, when I was an undergrad, how appealing this would have been to me, right? If I knew I wanted to just focus on writing and wanted to be a writer all the time. And I feel like in my undergraduate education, I was having to switch modes all the time when I just always wanted to be immersed in the literary life. And that's what really excites me about this program, is that we can have students come here who know they want to be writers and give them the mentoring and the nurturing that they need, but also to help them when they leave here, right? Because I didn't receive that kind of help as an undergrad. When I left my undergrad education, I didn't know about the publishing scene. I didn't know how to submit a manuscript. I didn't know any of these things. And I feel that here we give our students a lot of those tools on a daily basis. I don't know how you feel.
Well, I think what we also give, I agree with that, but I think what we also give in a way that we're really uniquely capable of doing is incredible attention. Bennington is a relatively small college. Our classes are small. Our creative writing faculty spends a lot of time in individualized one-on-one conversations with students, in supervising senior projects that can be used for applications for graduate school, or often become the backbone of a first book or a first manuscript. We have a real legacy here in terms of writing. In the 1980s, Bennington became famous for the writers Jonathan Lethem and Bret Easton Ellis and Donna Tartt having attended this college at the same time. But the legacy is not limited to them. We have had terrific fiction writers and poets and playwrights coming through Bennington from the time of its founding to the present. It's remarkable how much student success our current creative writing and literature students have. They publish their work in top journals after graduation. Sometimes while they're still students, they publish books with top presses. Many of our students have gone on to get MFAs at the top schools in the country. I really feel that something that a poet at another college said to one of our applicants a few years ago is really true. The poet said, "Something's really in the water at Bennington." And I think that's true. I think there's something about this environment and the kind of focused attention we give and the kind of classes a really terrific faculty of creative writers teaches here that makes this program especially distinctive. Another aspect of this, and I think this is really true of you, Jenny, when I hear you talk about students, and I think true of all of our colleagues, and specific to Bennington, is that we really uniformly take our students very seriously. Bennington is predicated on a teacher-practitioner model, where we expect all faculty to also be active practitioners of the art that they are teaching or the kind of scholarship that they are engaging in. Similarly, I think we have a student practitioner model. I think of my students as artists, as writers in the world. I feel like when I walk into a classroom, I know that there are students capable of great artistic accomplishments in that space, and that neither they nor I know yet what those accomplishments might be. I'm eager to guide students towards some kind of breakthrough.
Yeah, and it's so exciting when you see a student finally make a breakthrough and you tell them, "I am so proud of you." And they know it and they believe you, It's a wonderful moment for them to see them, break into their own voice, come into their own and trust it, and it's a beautiful moment.